Greetings, VIDE family. I am Dr. Dionne Wells-Hedrington, your Commissioner of Education for the Virgin Islands. Today, I am honored to share some thoughts on my passion for education because together we are transforming today's learners into tomorrow's leaders. I want to begin today by talking about something that drives us all in this noble profession, the passion for education. Now, we all know that teaching is not an easy job. It comes with its challenges, its highs and its lows. There are days when the weight of the work feels overwhelming and it seems like we can't keep going. But that's when passion becomes our fuel. When I think about why I became an educator, I am reminded of the countless students I've encountered over the years, their potentials, their dreams, and their futures. I became an educator because I believe in the power of knowledge and the transformational impact it can have on an individual, a community, and our society. And my passion has only grown with every year in this field. And while there are obstacles, there is no place I would rather be than here, leading the Virgin Islands Department of Education. Let's face it, it's easy to lose sight of that passion, especially when challenges arise. The stress of deadlines, the complexities of curriculum and funding changes, the ever-growing demands on our time and energy. Sometimes we feel as if we're running on empty. But it's in those moments when we feel drained that we must remind ourselves of our why. Why did you become an educator? We became educators because we believe in the transformative power of learning. We believe in the promise of the next generation and in our ability to shape their futures. We pursue this career because we have the heart to make a difference, one student at a time. Let's take a moment to reflect on why we do what we do. When the day gets long and the challenges seem unsurmountable, remember that there is nothing more powerful than being a guiding hand for a child who is looking for hope, a chance, and a future. That is what drives me, and I know that is what drives each and every one of you. In moments when passion seems to wane, there are a few key strategies I've used to reignite my drive. Let me share some of those tips with you as we are all on this journey together. Tip number 1, reconnect with your why. We have to remind ourselves regularly of why we entered this profession. Was it because we wanted to make a difference in the lives of young people? Was it because we believed in empowering minds? Our why is the anchor that keeps us grounded, even when the storms of life try to pull us away from our purpose. Reconnecting with that reason can reignite that passion within you. Tip number 2, celebrate the small wins. Sometimes it's easy to get caught up in the big picture and feel as if progress is slow. But remember, every step forward is a step toward change. Celebrate the small victories along the way. When we recognize and celebrate these victories, we remind ourselves that we are moving forward, that we are making an impact, even if it doesn't always feel like it. Tip number 3, take care of yourself. We often put others' needs before our own, especially in education, but we can't give from an empty cup. Self-care is essential. Whether it's taking a moment to breathe deeply, going for a walk, or spending time with loved ones, taking care of yourself helps you recharge. When you are well rested and mentally rejuvenated, your passion for education will come back stronger. Tip number 4, stay curious and keep learning. As an educator, we have to model the behavior we want to see in our students. That means continuing to grow and learn, not just as professionals, but as individuals. Find inspiration in the things that excite you, whether it's teaching a new method, a new book, or a conversation with a colleague. Curiosity fuels passion, and when you keep learning, you keep your passion for education alive. Tip number 5, reflect on the impact you're making. The impact of your work often shows up in ways that are not immediately visible. It's easy to question if we're making a difference when we don't see immediate results. But remember, every lesson you teach, every conversation you have with a student, and every moment you give to this work is shaping the future. Take time to reflect on the positive impact you've had and know that your work matters. It will never go unnoticed. In closing, we are educators because we believe in the power of learning to change lives. I am passionate about education. I will never stop believing in the students of the Virgin Islands. I know that we as a department will continue to thrive because we are surrounded by people like you, dedicated, passionate, and committed to our students. Together, we will face every challenge, overcome every obstacle, and continue to make an impact on the future. Thank you for your dedication, your passion, and your tireless efforts. Let's keep moving forward with energy, enthusiasm, and most importantly, love for what we do. Remember, our students are counting on us. And as long as we keep our passion alive, we will never be defeated. Stay inspired, stay passionate, and keep pushing forward. God bless you all.